Matthew, I'm not mad. Why would I be mad? I'm happy. Loving life. Even though, man, what a crazy freaking weekend, right, guys? Jesus. We don't talk politics on this, but, I mean, what happened yesterday, I think everybody stopped what they were doing. And I feel like everybody, like, how did you find out about the assassination attempt on Trump? How did you find out about it? And again, this isn't political talk. This is a person's life we're talking about, okay? That's what I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about the left and the right and what they believe. No. Although I will say, the division is quite alarming over the last decade. I think it's exhausting. It really is. And you almost don't even want to like get into a discussion because everybody's locked in. You know what I mean? Everybody's locked into what they believe, and God bless them. Believe what you want to believe, but it's almost, back in the 90s and 80s, you could have a political discussion and you could see kind of where the other party was coming from, and there would be a civil discussion where there's no civility anymore. It's gone. It's gone. And I think that's part of the reason why what happened yesterday happened. It's just gotten way out of hand. And it's just sad. It's a sad time in our country right now. It really is. And I'm not the type of person that just likes to linger in, and wallow in my sadness. I like to look for the good and look for hope. And we all have things that make us happy, right? In our own lives, in our little bubble. We all have things that make us happy. It could be your family, could be movies, could be a friend, could be anything. And I think more than ever, we need to cling on to that. Cling on. I said cling on. I made a Star Trek reference. We need to cling on to that, though. Hold it tight. Hold on to the good, because there's just so much negativity out there. And maybe I sound like an old geezer. I don't know. But I'm just calling, this is what I'm observing. This is what I'm seeing. And I felt scared yesterday. I felt really sad that it got to that level. This is a person's life. And people did die. A person did die. And that means a family was affected. Somebody's, I don't remember if it was a male or a female that died, but that's somebody's father or mother probably, maybe, that's not coming home. And man, that just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because that should not happen. There should never be violence with politics, but for some reason there seems to always be. So, yeah. And I'll say this right now. I'm so glad that, Trump didn't die. If it would have been Biden, I would be so glad that he didn't die. That nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that. And it's disgusting, and it's nothing new. I think Obama, there was an assassination attempt on him. It's happened a handful of times throughout history, but it feels like it's been a long time since I'd forgotten that it happened with Obama. But this is stuff that you're gonna see a couple times maybe in your lifetime, and the odds of making it out of it. Wow. I mean, he was an inch from death, He moved his head, and I kept thinking, like, what if he moved his head the other direction? Boom, he'd be dead. So I knew I don't like talking political stuff, but I knew I had to at least, it's on the mind of everyone in the country. And I think the only hope out of all this is maybe it brings people together a little bit. I hope it does. I doubt it will, but I hope it does. Because it's just an eye opener, right? I had this thought today. If you're staring down from space and you look at our planet and we're, you can't even see us. It's like watching an ant colony, an ant mound. And when you think about what we're all doing right now, when you're that far up in, space, it seems kind of silly. It really, I mean, these are important issues, of course, but I think there's a civil way to deal with them. And as bad as it's gotten, it's kind of silly. What's up, guys? You are at the end of the DD Live clip. What I do is I like to clip these out if I think the topic is important or something that's newsworthy. So thank you for watching, and if you want to watch more, you can go over here, you can go over here, click on one of those, and yeah, hopefully I can do this for 20 seconds, which I think I did. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys.